Whack-a-mole! Hey, Tipshoki here with a review of the Kamen Rider XA DX Gashacon Breaker, the mallet little weapon that X8 uses in both his level 1 and level 2 forms, as the ability to transform into its blade mode for use with level 2. And it's actually really cool. Now, I'm not used to picking up the weapons for a Rider series unless they come with a collectible gimmick, but XA is just one of those things that hit me right in all of the A and B buttons, and I just wanted to completely go all in on this. So here we are with the Gashacon Breaker, and I'm kind of glad I did, because this toy, along with the other Gashacon Weapon series items, all activate special sounds with the Gashats that you can't get through other means. So that's really cool. So you really only need to pick up one of these, but I'm going to pick up all of them because that's how I roll. So this was released in October 2016 for the price listed on your screen right now and in the description below. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this open and take a look. Look at how cute he is! And I have to say, I like this thing a lot. And I wasn't really expecting to. It is kind of small. It's kind of an alright size in its little, kind of like little mallet mode. The hammer mode, as it's officially called. But it still feels nice in the hand. And I also like the way that it's constructed. There's buttons and stuff everywhere. So it kind of like makes these noises as you're kind of flipping it around. And it's similar to the noises that the show makes when like they grab or kind of wiggle the weapons around a little bit. So I like that. I don't know why. It's just one of those things that's I'm dumb. But yeah, it's goofy. It's got the big old A and B buttons and this big old thing on the end here. This is where you insert the Gashat for the critical finish sounds instead of critical strike. It's critical finish with the weapon series. So that's pretty cool. But overall, I really dig the way it's designed. I love the design of this thing. I think it's really cool. So that is that. To transform it into the sword mode, you hit the A button. That will unlock this. Swing it upwards, and that will extend right there. And here is the blade mode, which is really dinky. As always, it's a Bandai Japan sword weapon. It's going to be the most dinkiest thing in the universe, let's be honest. So, yeah, the blade mode isn't too cool, but the hammer mode I enjoy quite a bit. So this does not lock in, actually. You have to unlock this first, then it will lock in, and then you just slide that down and clip that back in place. On-off switch, there are sounds. There are no lights in this, but there are sounds. On-off switches right here. It does take 3 AAA batteries, right? Gashacon Breaker, just in case you forgot what it is called. And here in the hammer mode, you just press the trigger. One singular sound, that is it. You can hit the B button. And it adds an explosion onto the end. But the cool thing is if you hit the B button multiple times, and then hit the trigger, it does that really cool thing I like where it remembers how many times you hit the button and at which speed you hit the button. So it creates those little intervals. And I really love that about toys. I dig that quite a bit with this. So you can do that, transforming it into the sword mode. I really like doing the little flick. It makes it really easy. You get the Jackin, which is like a swing sort of sound. Which is kind of cool. I dig that a lot. And now you get a new noise. And of course you can do the B button style again. Let's see. Let's go with... Yeah, really cool. I like making little melodies with it. So you can do that as well. So now let's take a look. The Kong, or whatever it just said. Back into the hammer mode. We can take any of our 3 currently available Gashat that I have here. We'll use Mighty Action X since this is X8's weapon. And the pink LED does shine from down there, but it's very, very minimal. You bet, buddy. So we get a critical finish. Instead of critical strike in the slot holder, in the Gashacon weapons, you get a critical finish. Now, the noises, depending on which mode, are the same. Other than the fact that this is going to make a different little attack noise. But other than that, it is the same attack noise. And hit the button right here to pull that out. Let's go ahead and hear Shakurigi Sports. And Boxo Bike. Nice. So, that is that. As of right now, in order to get all the sounds in a Gashat, you need the DX Gamer Driver, the DX Kamiwa as a slot holder, and at least one Gashacon Weapon Series toy. So, get the one you like the most, or get them all. I personally really like this one a lot. I think the size is really cool for what it is. It reminds me of like a little, kind of like that little, when you hit the button and the little ball rolls up and tries to hit the bell. I'm totally blanking on what that's actually called. But it reminds me a lot of that, or like a whack-a-mole mallet. So I really like that a lot. The sword mode leaves a lot to be desired, but the hammer mode kind of makes up for it for me. It's cute, it's small, and I really dig it a lot. Kind of wish it came with the Gashat, but at the same time, it makes these less necessary of pickups. Granted, you do need one Gashacon series, Gashacon Weapon Series toy to make that critical finish noise, unless you want to manipulate the buttons yourselves. But it's not a 100% necessary thing to collect all the Gashat or anything like that. So it is what it is. I would recommend picking up your favorite at the very least to get that noise. But this one does it a lot for me in all the right places. I love the little mallet thing. I just really dig it. So that about does it for this review. If you like it, go ahead and blast that like button, comment below, subscribe for more, and hit that bell so you never miss a video. And as always, thanks for watching, take care, and have a great one. Bye.